sinto amor quando a saudade aperta.
Another day of feeding the two snakes that are in cohabitation, and the barrier that I put here, which is just a cardboard piece of cardboard, is actually working. They are separated and each one has the time to eat their own prey. I understand that cohabitation is not the best way to keep snakes. You guys are learning that I want to try stuff, and I say this because if you're a big ball python breeder and you have 2 or 3 ball pythons in the same tub, let's say 2 females, so for the obvious reasons, of course, you have to feed a whole bunch of snakes, hundreds of snakes. Either you're doing frozen thawed or you're doing live feeding. You just want to open the tub, put the rat, close the tub, hear the squeak, and you're moving on to the next one. You're just doing it as one of those factory lines, montage line. You're just going automatically, open tub, put the rat, close the tub, go to the next one. So having 2 ball pythons in the same tub, you would have to lose more, spend more time, and in a big facility that's loss of time, loss of efficiency. So they do not wish to dedicating the extra amount of time and worrying. Did this one eat? Did the other one eat or not? Are they both eating? So that's pretty much a good solution for big ball python breeders. As I am just a hobbyist, I don't mind doing the experiment. They will outgrow this enclosure by themselves, so the 2 together, I will have to, I don't know, 6 months or a year from now, think of where I'm going to move them into. Maybe one of these tubs in here, or I'll get a larger tub. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll plan it later on. Do I keep them together? Do I separate them? How it will be in a couple of years from now when I want to breed them. Maybe I have different for sure I have different projects, so I will want one male to breed with one and not the other. I don't want to mix the lineages. I have specific projects for them in the first couple of years, so I'll eventually have to separate them. But until now, this cohabitation is working. The red stripe always fed well in the other enclosure where she came and where she was doing quarantine, or when she moved to this one. The little GHI pastel, it took her a little bit longer to feed. She was the one that I had to force feed her first meal. I've done a couple of other meals. I think now she's getting the hang of it, striking the prey, and she knows the feeding schedule. I have not been feeding 2 or 3 mice frozen thawed in a row. They ate one yesterday, and then they went to the hide. Okay, they don't want to eat more. Okay, I'll feed them another one today. Let's check how they are. What's the progress? Okay, so this one, as you guys can see, she's just finishing on the tail, and the other one finished eating and is looking for more mice. I'll probably just observe how they are doing, if they're gonna hide or if they're gonna keep roaming around. If they are roaming around, I'll defrost a couple of other little mice, and I'll try to feed them into them. Alright, that's a wrap for now, guys. It's 2 in the morning, and every night the snakes become very active. They come for a stroll. So this one was inspecting her terrarium. These ones are going for a stroll as well. Let's check for this one. Hello. You wanna come out again and play? You already had like half an hour or more out. Oh, look at these 2 bad boys. You want the females? You want the women? Nah. Alright, time to go. So this is what the ball pythons do at night. They just roam around, but they're still restricted by their small enclosures. But I believe it would be a nice idea to have a proper space for them just to roam around at night. Males away from females, of course, and from other males, for the obvious reasons. Well, that's it for now. I just watched a horror movie and now I am going to sleep. See you guys next time.